Make them obsessed. Welcome, dear Stoic Becoming Adventures. Nice to have you back. Today we're exploring something deeply profound. How to shift your focus from seeking external validation to mastering your own inner strength, ultimately making those who undervalue you see your true worth. We're drawing from the timeless teachings of Stoicism. Yes, we're bringing Marcus Aurelius into the world of relationships. Fellow Stoics, let's get honest. Have you ever found yourself in a relationship where you give everything, yet receive nothing in return? Maybe your partner seems more attached to their phone than to you, or they forget important moments that matter to you. You're not alone. Even the Stoics faced moments of feeling underappreciated. But instead of chasing attention, they taught us something far more empowering: self-respect. Respect yourself enough to walk away from anything that no longer serves you, helps you grow, or brings you joy. That's right. Don't waste your energy trying to make someone else see your worth. Instead, we're turning the tables today. Not by playing games or seeking to control their thoughts, but by transforming how you see yourself. Imagine this. The partner who once took you for granted now sees you with fresh eyes. They're intrigued by your presence, captivated by your confidence, and finally recognizing the incredible person you are. Sounds like magic? It's not. It's Stoicism in action. But before we dive into the Stoic principles that help foster respect and admiration, we need to talk about something essential: self-esteem and self-confidence. Why? Because true attraction begins with how you perceive yourself. Self-esteem and self-confidence are the cornerstones of personal magnetism. When you believe in your own value, others are naturally drawn to you. Think of self-esteem as the foundation of a strong, unshakable home. If it's solid, everything you build on it stands firm. In relationships, self-esteem shapes how you present yourself and how much validation you seek from others. When your sense of worth comes from within, you no longer need external approval. Picture how freeing it would be to not rely on compliments or attention to feel valued, to be your own greatest supporter. Oscar Wilde once said, "To love oneself is the beginning of a lifelong romance." And honestly, who better to love you than yourself? Self-confidence, on the other hand, is like the polished exterior of that house. It's what others see. Confidence is magnetic. It commands respect, not through arrogance, but through quiet strength that radiates from knowing your worth. Confident people don't chase approval. They naturally attract it. When you carry yourself with high self-esteem and self-confidence, you become resilient. Instead of being wounded when someone undervalues you, you remain steady, knowing that their perception doesn't define you. This gives you the strength to respond calmly and assertively, unaffected by others' negativity. So how do you build this unshakable self-esteem and radiant confidence? Enter Stoicism, where true power lies not in controlling others, but in mastering yourself. 1. Practicing assertive communication. This approach is key in relationships, fostering honesty, trust, and mutual respect. When you communicate assertively, you express your needs and feelings clearly while respecting others, creating an open environment for dialogue. This transparency is attractive and makes people feel secure and valued in your presence. Assertive communication strikes a balance. It's neither passive nor aggressive. Instead of bottling up emotions or lashing out, it encourages healthy, productive conversations. As Maya Angelou wisely said, "People will forget what you said, people will forget what you did, but people will never forget how you made them feel." Assertive communication ensures people feel heard and respected, laying the foundation for deeper connections. To practice assertive communication, first, understand your own needs and feelings. Reflect on what you want to express. Self-awareness is key. Next, use I statements to avoid sounding accusatory. For example, instead of "you never listen," say, "I feel ignored when I'm not listened to." This reduces defensiveness and keeps the focus on your emotions. Body language matters too. Maintain eye contact, keep an open posture, and use gestures that show engagement. Active listening is equally important. Nod, paraphrase, and show genuine interest in the other person's perspective. Be clear and direct in expressing your needs without being vague. Lastly, practice makes perfect. Start with small situations and work your way up. Over time, assertive communication will feel more natural, helping you build stronger, more respectful relationships. Speak clearly, confidently, and watch as this approach strengthens the bonds with those around you. 2. Mastering active listening. Active listening goes beyond hearing words. It's about fully engaging with the speaker and showing genuine interest in their thoughts and feelings. When you master active listening, you build trust, deepen connections, and make others feel valued, a powerful trait in any relationship. In romantic, familial, or friendly interactions, active listening fosters strong bonds. As Stephen Covey wisely said, most people do not listen with the intent to understand. They listen with the intent to reply. Shifting your mindset to focus on understanding can transform how you communicate and relate to others. To master active listening, start by giving your full attention. Put away distractions, make eye contact, and be fully present. This demonstrates your engagement and respect for the speaker. Next, practice reflective listening. Paraphrase what the speaker said to confirm your understanding. For example, "So you're feeling frustrated because of the workload?" This not only clarifies any misunderstandings, but shows that you're actively paying attention. Ask open-ended questions to encourage deeper conversation. Instead of simple yes or no questions, try asking, "How did that make you feel?" Or, "What do you think about that?" These questions invite the speaker to share more. Finally, show empathy. Acknowledge their emotions and validate their experience by saying things like, "I can see why you feel that way." This builds a sense of connection and trust, making others feel understood and appreciated. By mastering active listening, you become someone who makes others feel truly heard, leaving a lasting impression in their hearts and minds. 3. Being consistent and reliable. In any relationship, consistency and reliability are the foundations of trust. When you show up and keep your promises, you demonstrate dependability, making others feel secure and valued. This reliability is incredibly attractive because it fosters a sense of safety and stability. People are naturally drawn to those they can count on. If you're constantly changing your mind or failing to follow through, it creates confusion and frustration. On the other hand, when you're reliable, people trust your word, which strengthens any relationship. As Dr. Seuss said, "To the world you may be one person, but to one person you may be the world." Your consistency can make you that indispensable person in someone's life. So, how can you become more consistent and reliable? First, set realistic expectations for yourself. Don't overcommit. It's better to promise less and deliver more than to overpromise and fall short. Respect deadlines and be punctual, whether for a work project or a personal meeting. Showing up on time demonstrates respect and reliability. If things change, communicate clearly and early. If you can't meet a commitment, let the other person know as soon as possible. This transparency helps maintain trust, even when things don't go as planned. Lastly, be consistent in your actions and behavior. Your reliability shouldn't fluctuate based on your mood or circumstances. Strive to be a steady presence in people's lives. By being consistent and reliable, you build trust, strengthen relationships, and become a valued constant in others' thoughts. Stay steady, for enhancing your personal appearance. While it's not about vanity, how you present yourself plays a significant role in how others perceive you and how you feel about yourself. Taking care of your appearance is an expression of self-respect and shows that you care about how you engage with the world. When you look good, you naturally feel more confident, and that confidence attracts others. In relationships, whether with a partner, friends, or colleagues, a well-put-together appearance positively impacts interactions. People are drawn to those who exude self-care and confidence. As Tom Ford once said, dressing well is a form of good manners. It shows respect for yourself and those around you. So, how can you enhance your personal appearance? Start with the basics. Maintain good hygiene. Regular bathing, brushing your teeth, and keeping your nails clean make a big difference in how you feel and how others see you. Next, dress appropriately for different occasions. You don't need a designer wardrobe. Just choose clothes that fit well, make you feel comfortable, and reflect your personality. Grooming is another important aspect. A neat haircut, well-maintained facial hair, and proper skincare can significantly enhance your appearance. Physical health also plays a role. Regular exercise and a balanced diet not only improve your overall well-being, but also boost your appearance from the inside out. Lastly, carry yourself with confidence. Good posture, a genuine smile, and eye contact create a powerful impression. By enhancing your personal appearance, you project confidence and self-respect, making others more likely to be drawn to you and think of you often. Look good, feel good. 5. Embrace your authentic self. You might wonder, how can being myself make someone who doesn't value me obsessed? Well, here's the secret. Authenticity is magnetic. When you're genuinely yourself, it shows, and that realness naturally draws people in. Think about it. If you're in a relationship trying to fit into someone else's mold, it's exhausting, and you blend into the background. But when you embrace your true self, you stand out. You become memorable. People start noticing you for who you are, not who you're pretending to be. This ties directly into self-esteem and confidence. By embracing your authentic self, you're telling the world, "This is me, take it or leave it." That kind of self-assuredness boosts your confidence, and confidence is undeniably attractive. As Oscar Wilde said, "Be yourself. Everyone else is already taken." Living by this motto projects a level of confidence that people can't help but be drawn to. To embrace your authentic self, start by reflecting on what truly matters to you, your core values, passions, and quirks. These are what make you unique, so don't hide them. Stop seeking validation from others. Your worth comes from within. When you're comfortable in your own skin, people notice and respect that confidence. Also, surround yourself with people who value the real you. Those who don't appreciate you, let them go. Lastly, don't forget to share your sense of humor. Laughter is a universal connector and makes you even more memorable. In the end, embracing your authentic self will not only captivate others, but also lead to true fulfillment and happiness. Stay true, stay confident, and keep shining. 6. Cultivate emotional self-sufficiency. So what does emotional self-sufficiency have to do with making someone obsessed with you? It's simple. Emotional self-sufficiency means finding your happiness and sense of worth within yourself, not through the validation of others. When you don't rely on others to make you feel good, you project confidence and independence that's incredibly attractive. People are naturally drawn to those who seem self-assured, like a rock in a stormy sea. As the saying goes, the strongest relationships are between two people who can live without each other but choose to be together. That's emotional self-sufficiency in action. So, how do you cultivate it? First, recognize that your happiness is your responsibility. When you find joy and fulfillment in your own life, you become less dependent on others for emotional support. Start by engaging in activities that make you happy on your own, whether it's a hobby, a book, or time in nature. Next, take care of yourself physically and emotionally. Exercise, eat well, and meditate. When you feel good, you're less reliant on others for validation. Setting boundaries is crucial too. Don't be afraid to say no and protect your emotional space. This shows self-respect and independence. Lastly, Practice mindfulness and self-reflection. Understand your emotional triggers and manage them in healthy ways. Emotional self-sufficiency isn't about shutting people out. It's about creating a balance where you're happy and confident on your own, enriching your relationships in the process. By cultivating emotional self-sufficiency, you become someone who doesn't just attract others, but keeps them fascinated. They'll admire your strength and independence, making you unforgettable. Stay emotionally strong. 7. Set and enforce personal boundaries. You might be asking, how do personal boundaries make someone obsessed with me? It's simple. Setting boundaries is all about self-respect and self-care, and people find that incredibly attractive. When you establish clear boundaries, you show that you know your worth and won't compromise it. This signals to others that you value yourself, and they should too. Imagine a relationship where both parties respect each other's boundaries and communicate openly. This creates admiration and, yes, even obsession. As Brené Brown said, daring to set boundaries is about having the courage to love ourselves even when we risk disappointing others. So, how do you start setting and enforcing boundaries? First, identify what makes you feel comfortable and what doesn't. Reflect on your needs in terms of physical space, emotional needs, time management, and digital interactions. Next, communicate your boundaries clearly and assertively. This means being honest without being harsh. For instance, if you need alone time to recharge, say, "I need some time by myself to feel refreshed. It's important for my well-being." Enforcing boundaries can be challenging, especially when someone tries to push them. Address it immediately and firmly. For example, if a friend calls you late despite your request not to, remind them, "I've asked you not to call after 10 p.m. I need that time to unwind." Be willing to walk away from relationships that don't respect your limits. This is crucial for maintaining your self-respect and emotional health. Remember, the only people who get upset about you setting boundaries are the ones who are benefiting from you having none. Boundaries aren't about keeping people out. They're about creating a safe space where you can thrive. When you respect yourself enough to set boundaries, others will start to respect you more. This respect can turn into admiration and obsession. So folks, by setting and enforcing personal boundaries, you protect your well-being and attract people who genuinely value and respect you. Stay firm, respect yourself, and watch how this confidence transforms your relationships and makes them obsessed with you. Keep setting those boundaries, my Stoic friends. 8. Adopting a growth mindset is a transformative approach to personal development and relationships. It's about believing in your capacity to improve and evolve through effort, dedication, and learning from experiences. This mindset isn't merely about achieving more, but about becoming a better version of yourself each day. When you embrace a growth mindset, you view challenges as opportunities for growth rather than obstacles to avoid. This perspective is incredibly appealing because it highlights your continual evolution and resilience, traits that naturally attract and captivate others. In relationships, a growth mindset can dramatically shift how you interact with others. Instead of seeing conflicts as failures, you view them as chances to deepen understanding and grow together. This approach not only strengthens your connection with others, but also demonstrates your commitment to mutual improvement. Embracing challenges head-on, without shying away from them, allows you to learn and grow from difficult situations. For instance, if you face a disagreement with a partner, approaching it with curiosity and an open mind fosters better communication and resolution. Persisting through setbacks is another hallmark of a growth mindset. Every failure is an opportunity to reflect and refine your approach, showing others that you are resilient and determined, which is both inspiring and attractive. Constructive criticism is another valuable tool for growth. Rather than taking feedback personally, use it as a catalyst for improvement, demonstrating that you are open to change and value others' perspectives. Celebrating the successes of others, rather than feeling envious, also contributes to a positive environment. This approach not only fosters a supportive atmosphere but also reflects your confidence in your own journey. Lastly, maintaining a commitment to continuous learning, whether through reading, courses, or exploring new interests, keeps you intellectually and emotionally engaged. This constant pursuit of knowledge and self-betterment makes you a dynamic and intriguing individual. By cultivating a growth mindset, you enhance your personal development and become a magnet for positive relationships. Your dedication to improvement makes you a compelling presence, admired for your resilience, curiosity, and commitment to self-growth. Embrace challenges, persist through difficulties, and stay curious, as these qualities will ensure you are not only a fascinating individual, but also a source of inspiration and admiration for others. 9. Living with purpose and passion is a transformative technique that can significantly impact how others perceive you. It's about identifying what truly drives you and pursuing it with enthusiasm and determination. When you live with purpose, you become a person of direction and intention. This kind of energy is not only compelling but also magnetic, drawing others towards you. People are naturally attracted to those who have a clear sense of purpose and are passionate about their pursuits. In relationships, having purpose and passion adds depth and excitement. Your fervor for a cause, career, or personal mission enriches every aspect of your life and becomes a source of inspiration for those around you. As Howard Thurman wisely said, "Don't ask what the world needs. Ask what makes you come alive and go do it. Because what the world needs is people who have come alive." To start living with purpose and passion, first identify what excites you. This could be anything from a career, a cause you believe in, a hobby, or personal growth. Reflect on what activities make you lose track of time and fill you with joy, as these are often clues to your true passions. Once identified, set clear, actionable goals related to your passions. Break these goals into manageable steps to maintain focus and celebrate your progress. Infusing passion into your daily routine, even if your job or daily activities don't directly align with your passions, is crucial. Find ways to incorporate elements of what you love into your everyday life. For instance, if you're passionate about music but work a desk job, make time for music in your leisure hours. Surround yourself with supportive and inspiring individuals who share your enthusiasm. This network can provide motivation and enrich your life. Additionally, be open to exploring new interests. Our passions can evolve, and staying curious allows you to grow and remain dynamic. Finally, stay committed to your passions even when faced with challenges. It's this perseverance that sets you apart and makes you truly magnetic. People admire those who pursue their dreams with unwavering determination. By living with purpose and passion, you enhance your own life and become someone others can't help but admire. Your enthusiasm and commitment will naturally keep you on their mind, as they see you as a source of inspiration and energy. Embrace your passions, stay vibrant, and watch how this approach transforms your relationships and attracts people who value and cherish you. 10. Let's shift our focus to our final technique, refining your social skills. Mastering social skills can profoundly influence how others perceive you and enhance your ability to build and sustain relationships. Strong social skills enable you to connect with people, handle social situations smoothly, and make a memorable, positive impact. When you refine these skills, you become more approachable and likable, which naturally makes people more interested in being around you and thinking about you. In any type of relationship, whether with a romantic partner, friends, or colleagues, effective social skills can boost communication, resolve conflicts, and deepen connections. As Dale Carnegie wisely put it, you can make more friends in 2 months by becoming interested in other people than you can in 2 years by trying to get other people interested in you. This underscores the value of showing genuine interest and empathy in your interactions. So, how can you enhance your social skills? Start by practicing active listening. Show genuine curiosity in others' conversations and ask open-ended questions to encourage them to share more. Emphasize empathy by trying to understand others' viewpoints and experiences, which helps build trust and rapport. Positive body language is also crucial. Maintain eye contact, smile, and use open gestures to demonstrate that you are engaged and approachable. Pay attention to your conversational skills by adjusting your tone and pace to match the flow of the conversation. Speak clearly and confidently without overpowering the discussion. Another important aspect is developing emotional intelligence. Being aware of your own emotions and those of others helps you handle social situations more effectively, allowing you to respond appropriately and foster stronger connections. Lastly, seek constructive feedback from trusted friends or mentors on your social interactions. This input can provide valuable insights into areas for improvement. By refining your social skills, you become a more effective communicator and a more engaging person to be around. This not only attracts people to you, but also ensures you stay on their minds more often. So embrace these strategies to enhance your social prowess and become someone others naturally gravitate towards. Stay sociable, my Stoic friends, and watch how these refined skills enhance your relationships and make you an unforgettable presence. Final thoughts. We've delved into 10 transformative techniques designed to make someone who doesn't currently value you become completely captivated by you. Before you head off, please take a moment to hit the like button if you enjoyed the video and subscribe if you haven't already done so. Join our community at Stoic Becoming to discover more about how Stoicism can revolutionize your daily life. I'd love to hear from you. Leave a comment below sharing your thoughts on how you plan to become someone who's remembered not just today, but every day. Your engagement is a fantastic way to commit to applying these principles. And who knows, your comment might even be the first thing someone thinks about in the morning. Throughout this journey, you've learned to embrace your authentic self, cultivate emotional self-sufficiency, set clear personal boundaries, and adopt a growth mindset. You've also discovered the importance of living with purpose and passion, practicing assertive communication, mastering active listening, enhancing your personal appearance, and refining your social skills. With these Stoic principles in hand, you now possess a powerful toolkit to enhance your relationships and transform yourself. By integrating these strategies, you're not only becoming someone others can't help but think about, but you're also growing into a more confident, resilient, and genuinely attractive person. It's important to remember that the goal isn't to manipulate or play games, but to evolve into the best version of yourself, and let that authenticity shine through in every interaction. As you apply these Stoic principles, you'll find that you naturally attract and engage those around you, making yourself an unforgettable presence. Keep shining brightly. Remain true to your Stoic values, and remember that your journey towards becoming valued and appreciated starts now. Thank you for watching, and I'm excited to see you in the next video.